Hello everyone, happy Monday. Today I am going to discuss how to build the most effective core abs in all reference and all reality. Is the abs we're really going, well, core too. And plyometric exercises, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that. First of all, I keep telling you about Tybo, Billy Blanks. This is the guy. If you want a different, unique, fun workout, something, if you like martial arts, kickboxing, try him. I know he is on Amazon Prime. He is highly, like I've said before, highly inspirational. He is your guy. If I could date him, I would, but unfortunately, probably is not a possibility, but check them out. Okay, to build the most effective core, we're going to have to utilize muscles, exercises. Most specifically, we want to do a stabilizing, we want to do instability training, which means more so, like I've always recommended, balance. You want to incorporate balance exercises. You want to do unilateral. Unilateral means single exercises, like your single leg squats, where you're that helps with your muscle imbalances. You know how you always say one side is always stronger than the other. Unilateral exercises will help. Doing your single leg exercises, your squats, single leg squats, you're going to be on. I know you can't really see me right now, but you're going to be on one leg, and you're going to lift the one leg up. You're going to want your knee behind your toe, and then it's going to work on your balance, and it's also going to strengthen that one side. So you equally work both sides to their max until fatigued, until you feel the burn, versus bilateral, where you're performing it equally on both sides. So say your left side may be more weaker than your right. Well, if you're doing 20 sets of these, you're going to be working the same side, the same amount, and you're not going to be able to fix that muscular imbalance. So yes, instability training is necessary if you want your core at its optimal max potential. So like I said, balance, unilateral, this type of core training will improve it'll improve your reaction time. Instability training, this especially applies to sport players. You do want a quick reaction time, obviously when you're chasing a ball down, but in daily life or death situations, if there's a fire or if there's a bear while you're hiking or something to do with that, you're going to need that quick response to get away fast, to quickly move around and to dart. And that is what instability training will help you with. Reaction in situations that require a quick response from the body, or it also helps alleviate or prevent lower back pain, because you're working on you're opening your hip flexors, you're strengthening your back, you're strengthening your abdominals, which is ultimately strengthening the core, and that is going to help alleviate or even prevent your back pain. It is also going to help with your posture, help correct your posture. If you have the strong core, more than likely you're going to have more confidence. You're going to want to stand up straight, and it's going to feel better. It just feels better and easier when you have proper posture. Then you're going to be more inclined to have proper posture when you're sitting. You're going to be more aware of when you're lifting things. You're going to have proper posture where you're going to use more your knees, and you keep your back straight, and you're going to lift. You're not going to strain your back by going like this, but you're going to want to, because you're going to have your strong quads and your strong glutes and your strong hammies, your hamstrings. Let's see, correct posture, muscles to stand and sit confident. It'll also help with your breathing. Your organs are going to naturally align better. You're going to have, because your posture is going to be better, your organs are going to sit, and when they sit in where they should be, your breathing is going to be easier. The air is just going to flow in a more non-constricting way. Plyometric training. Plyometric training is explosive. It's usually high impact. It usually requires jumping and a lot of jumps and a lot of hops. It can also involve a little bit of less impact, such as you're throwing a medicine ball to the wall or to a partner, but it's anything that's explosive in power. Plyometric training is great because you use high impact, but you get a good workout done in a short amount of time. You can. You always want to have rest, though. You don't want to do plyometric training every day. Plyometric training will help slimmer your waistline along with your instability training. And like we said, with a slimmer waistline, that is a lot healthier in preventing type 2 diabetes, hypertension, cardiovascular disease. For women, your waistline should be, if it's greater than 35 inches, you're at more risk for those cardiovascular diseases. For men, if it's higher than 40. For women, you should aim at 27.5, less than that. You're at a low risk for all those conditions, cardiovascular conditions. For men, it's 30 inches or less. You're at a low risk if you're at those inches. So yes, plyometric training will increase your heart rate fast. It will it'll keep your metabolism higher. You're burning calories at a higher rate. It is not, plyometrics is not for beginners. It's more so for moderate to the intermediate to the advanced. And you also need to remember that because it's high impact and it's more intense, you need to have an adequate warm-up. You need to make sure your muscles are warmed up. And you need to have proper form. Because the jumps, you need to make sure those knees are behind your toes. You need to land softly and not hard. And you also you need to progress. You can't go you can't start at 20, 30 reps when you're not an experienced plyometric exerciser. You need to start and gradually build up like anything else. Plyometrics is excellent because it's improving your agility, your speed, your power, which is a tremendous benefit for athletic players. Athletic players always need those skills at their finest, at their best, to perform at their best. But it's also good for daily functional work because when all those areas are improved, it's going to be easier for you to do your daily functional work because you're going to naturally be more fit. And require due to healthier plyometric to be introduced gradually for workout. And that is, I think, about it. Plyometric short because yes, plyometrics, they're high impact. So if you're not used to it, you will be sore the day or so after. But in overall, it is ideal for you because it is going to strengthen those joints more. And it's always good to change your pace, your intensity of your workouts. So you have a moderate or a low or vigorous. Variety is key. I am going to end this video and then we're going to jump into our Abtastic, our Fab Ab workout, which will include instability training.